This is Catherine from TVT News. Lying on the beach on the shores of Egypt is Caroline bathing in the sun. We will interview her of her knowledge about the pyramids.
What? You did it again.
Did what?
Took us back in time.
Of course, I did. Can you guess where we are?
I guess ancient Egypt.
Exactly.
Okay. Tell me, again?
Naturally. It's pretty hot in the Egyptian desert, don't you think? Do you remember our trip to Mesopotamia?
How can I forget?
Contrary to it, Egypt was a very stable society, because of the periodic flooding of the Nile which made the land fertile. They could count on the river, and one can see the stableness in their art and architecture. Notice that there are not a lot of monuments left after the Mesopotamian tribes. But the Egyptians are famous for their large pyramids and temples. They were also very developed in the sciences. They actually invented the 365-day calendar. They were also brilliant astronomers, and they could predict the flooding of the Nile pretty precisely. Egyptians knew the anatomy of humans very well. They conducted many kinds of operations, and just look at the way mummies were prepared. The Egyptians' life revolved around the afterlife. It was very important to be prepared for the trip. At the end of the trip, Osiris, god of the afterlife, would weigh the heart of the traveler and thus determine the fate of the traveler. Paradise or hell was the basic principle. In early polytheistic religions, the gods descended from each other. Wives were many times also sisters, mothers and daughters. For example, Osiris' sister Isis was also his consort. The king of Egypt was called Pharaoh, and it was believed that he was son of the sun god, Ra. This gave him more power in the eyes of the peasants and the army.